Hello, everybody. Joey back here again with another video update. Just wanted to talk about a little bit about how I've been feeling and doing lately. Last week, we had the time change, and that just threw me off big time. And I go into Monday, and I'm struggling. I'm trying to get things set up, trying to do things for the week, get the week set up, and I'm just struggling, but I make it through. Tuesday, I wake up with just a blinding headache, and I don't know what it's all about, and I'm feeling exhaustion. And I had a meeting that morning and somehow make it through the meeting. I don't know how I made it through the meeting. Made it through the meeting, went and got something to eat, came back and just rested in my apartment for an hour. And luckily, I work where I live. And so I told my boss, I'm like, I'm going to be in my apartment for a little bit, doing a little bit of work there because I could do some work from my apartment and just trying to relax some. So I got a piece of work done that I was working on and then went and just laid down, lie down. I never knew the difference. You know what I mean? Took a little nap, just a little bit, and just felt a little recharged there, and then got up, got ready, did some more podcasting, YouTube work, recorded a YouTube video with TJ for what we're watching. The last episode that we did, we recorded that on Tuesday afternoon, and then I had to get that ready and upload it to be ready for Wednesday, and then did a podcast recording later on that night with my friend Nan that went up this past Sunday because I'm trying to get to stay ahead, and now I've got to actually get ahead, and because I've got a vacation coming up, so much so that Wednesday morning I woke up and I was just drained. I couldn't even do my regular get up Wednesday morning routine. Um, got my wife, saw my wife off to work, got her off, and then came back, and I felt like I was a zombie. Just extreme exhaustion. And so I said, oh, I've got an hour, maybe hour and a half before I usually go into the office. And in the office, I went back to bed, which is totally unheard of for me. Slept, got up, walked around for a little bit, just trying to orientate myself for the day, and was still not feeling it. Just and so I said I need to. The headache was there. I had headache, had pressure there, and just but more than anything else, just the extreme exhaustion. And so I contacted my boss. I'm like, I'm still not feeling great. I'm gonna try to get in to see my doctor, but if I can't, I'm going to urgent care. He said, okay, keep me updated. And so I reached out and then went back to bed to wait to hear from the doctor. And by the time I got up and got ready, I'm like, I couldn't get in to see my doctor. So I was going to walk-in care. From the time that I went to bed earlier the previous night after I did all my recordings, did a couple of things, went to bed earlier. By the time I got up, not counting the times up and down earlier that morning, I'd slept over 12 hours. Just and felt a little better. Then went to walk-in care, and our COVID cases are down in Maine where I live, but you still can't hang out in the waiting rooms like you used to. You have to do the mask deal and go in and check in. They give you a little slip of paper with a phone number on it. You go back to your vehicle, you check in there. They do the pre-registration and all of that, and then you stay in your vehicle until they call you. So did all that, 2 hour wait. and finally saw it, and I have not like I thought I had a sinus infection. I really didn't have a sinus infection. I had inflamed sinus passages. So she's like, the nurse practitioner who saw me said, go to Walmart, get like some Flonase, take that, get into a hot shower, as hot as you can stand it. Don't burn yourself. Let it clear up that, and then clear your nose right there in the shower. Like blow into one thing, blow into the other. She's like, sounds gross, but that that'll do more good for you than anything else. And then take it easy. Because I think more and more the exhaustion was contributing to that. So learning now with everything, I like push myself to do more, to do more, to do more. And I was talking about it on a podcast about a month ago now with my friend Latoya. You hear about respecting the grind, and I'm leaning more lately into the grind with grace. Yes, I get up, I work hard on my podcast, I work hard on my YouTube, I work on TikTok, Instagram, posting. I'm mainly now posting to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and farm it out to all of the other stuff. Um, usually what I post on Instagram can also post to Twitter and to Facebook, and my TikTok videos post to Instagram and to Facebook. So to lean into watching and being there, being present, getting up and doing what I need to do, but knowing my limits and not constantly pushing myself beyond my limits. Because if I know my limits and I hit my limit, then that's it. That's it for the day. Come back, we'll try it again tomorrow. But you can't pour from an empty bucket. And that's what I was constantly trying to do. Or not allowing my bucket to, can't think of the word, properly, I guess, fill up. Kept looking at it. Oh, I see a little water there. Pour that immediately out instead of waiting for it to properly fill up. So that's what things, that's where things are. Trying to grind with grace, I guess you could say, and recover from exhaustion and the inflamed sinuses. Stalled on the weight. It has remained consistent, but I want to. I'm working through this stall, um, and also working on getting more sleep, getting proper sleep, staying properly hydrated, and doing all the things that I need to do. So that's where I am. Thank you so very much, everybody who has supported me. Your support means so much. We're still grinding away. Please share, like. If you haven't subscribed, go to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. And then there's a little bell. If you hit that, you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. Every other week, TJ and I do the YouTube show What We're Watching. We are currently on The Sopranos. And after that, we'll move on to other things. But I've been enjoying this deep dive that we're doing on that. And then every other week, opposite of those, I'm here with another video updating you on my life. And I'm going to try to drop some other bonus videos in the next few weeks on other days than Wednesday. In the meantime and in the in-between time, thank you so very much for liking, for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and now TikTok. All of them at The Joey Harris. If you could click at The Joey Harris or type in at The Joey Harris or The Joey Harris, you will find me. Thank you so very much. Go out. Have a great day.